What's happening, everybody? It is Wednesday night. No, it's Tuesday night. Where am I? Who am I? And what am I doing? It's Tuesday night, and I am getting situated here behind the wheel of the car. We got a whole new setup, which is why I wasn't here last night. So we are going to see how it goes tonight. We got a completely different camera angle. So when I'm staring in the wrong way, that is why. But first things first, let me go ahead and do this. Hi guys, what's happening? As you can see, like I said, at a completely different angle, I got my backseat driver, or should I wave with this hand, a little bit clearer view of the back seat. So now everybody can join in the conversation. We can all have a little bit of fun. Can't let your face waving at you from behind the scenes. We'll go ahead. You can stop staring at us. We can start staring straight ahead at the game. Well, I can start staring straight ahead at the game. I don't know about you guys, but nonetheless, let me get everything situated and up and running here. So I should be able to read chat a little bit better tonight. We're going to see how that goes, but we're going to go ahead and continuing on our European tour. We're going to get started here. So let me go ahead and, since that one needs a service, I'm going to go ahead and get that one safest. We've got prizes. We've got all kinds of things waiting for us. Here's some of those prizes have been able to cash in. Let's go ahead and get this oil change before we forget about it. Do what we can to take care of the vehicle. So go ahead and oil change. Thank you very much. Oil is changed. Back up to 1139 horsepowers. Beautimous. Moving on. Moving on. That's right. Camera's over here now. It's not over here. It's not the laptop over here. Which there's no laptop over here. Now I can get you guys straight ahead of me. Like I said, change my setup a little bit, so now I can hopefully see what y'all are saying to me as we roll on down the road. But we'll have to see how well I adjust to it. Now I got to look up, look up, look up, which might be good for me. I don't know. Could be absolutely tragic. You never know. Okay, so why don't we go ahead and see what we've got waiting for us in the prize category. I know I got $1 million sitting over here in GT Sport. I don't know if they've introduced a new racetrack for me to do a time trial at or not. We'll save all that stuff for Friday, though. Always saving up for later on in the week. Hey, $1 million from our time spent at Spa. Rounding it out to 8 million. Do they have a new race up yet? No new race yet. Okay, so 1 day left, and I'm going to collect $1 million there. Beautiful. Okay, we'll back on out of that. It's always nice to have a little bit of money coming your way, but of course, we will have more coming our way. We've got a couple of races to get into, of course. Get over here to the World Circuits. We head to Europe, and we go pick up where we left off on our European leg of the tour. As it were, as you do. All right, so let's see here. Europe. And I do believe we did the 24 hours of Le Mans before we called it quits that night. So we're going to hop on over to Barcelona. And we're going to see what race we want to get into here. So it looks like the Porsche Cup. No, Ferrari Circuit Challenge. So we got a Ferrari Circuit Challenge, which means it is the most lucrative behind the World Touring Car 800. I'm going to go ahead and swish my words together a bunch. I don't know why. But we're going to go ahead and jump into a Ferrari. A Ferrari. Join me in the Ferrari. Road car. Maybe something without slap you on the ass shifters. Paddle shifters? Paddle shifters. And F40 sounds like the deal. Racing soft. It should be a blast. Of course, we shipped this one ourselves. It'd be a good time. Headed to Barcelona for the 5 laps of the Ferrari Circuit Challenge. Should be a fun one, right? All this desk space I got cleared up. I got my new setup. Feel like a professional. Wow. Listen to the noises. Got green stuff behind me, but I choose that on the front. All right. In my overwhelming desire to shift it myself, I have selected the F40. Now we're going to go ahead and jump on track for that. Did I unmute my... I have most certainly unmuted. Everything looking good there. Fantastic. There we go. Beautiful. All right, so let's get started with this race. 5 laps. Get rolling. Got the F40 under our butts. Past the Testarossa. Whew. Almost clipped him in his left rear corner. That would have been expensive. Up the inside of the F430. Looks like we got another one in front of us. And then we get a 458, and a 305, 308. Another Testarossa in yellow. Big old flat 12. And on the opposite side of a Dino, nonetheless. So, can we get it turned in? Yes. How about that? Into 8th place we go. Oh, we don't get it turned down in time. There we go. What is that? What do we got there? Is that another Dino? I think that's another Dino. Yep. The longest time, that was the most inexpensive way to kind of get in the Ferrari game. And then it was the 308s and 328s. But now I don't think there's any inexpensive way to get in the Ferrari game, to be 100% honest. 6th place after lap 1. Past the 458 Italia. Turn it into turn 1, 2. Ease on the throttle into turn 3. See 4th place up there. Go ahead and just keep it in gear. Ooh, that's a Daytona. Oh, excuse me, a 365 GTB. US, they call them the Daytonas, but I guess that is the correct nomenclature. Oh, come on. So much for a clean race after that hit. Literally nothing I could do as he came right across the front end of the car. You and your lesser Ferrari. I hate you. We'll make it work. And then we'll miss a shift. We'll destroy this priceless automobile. Doing all right, though. Come on, baby. Oh. Just carrying too much speed. There we go. Back half of the course. Hey now. Try to get something going here. Car and I are just not gelling. It just doesn't feel quite right. Feels very artificial, very fake. There we go. And around for the end of lap 3. Start on lap 4. I hit the parking brake accidentally. All right. Making it work. "14 seconds to lap to P2. We're doing all right. Okay, back up the hill. I don't know why I decided to take that so slowly. Still faster than everybody else, though, so I guess that works for us. Keep it all together. They rear-ended that one guy, so we won't get the clean race bonus. Let's try to keep it clean up until the end. They would have absolutely destroyed the carbon fiber on this car, but that's all right. Looks like I love the 155, 156 area. See if I can get any better here. Not a good way to start. Missing shift. But so far, so good, I guess. Who knew? On this here lap 5. Carry a little bit more speed around this one. Pulls me out. Use a little bit of the torque of that motor rather than the spool of the turbo to get me out of that corner. First gear would have just been a little bit too rowdy, I think. There we go. Back onto the front straight. Across the line. Little Ferrari F40 doing us all right. Thing's relatively stock, I think, with a set of tires that I threw on it, so I think we're doing okay. I think we can handle that. All right, so. Moving on. Watch a little bit of racing here for a second. One second. Just do a little bit of watching that race, you know. Didn't take too long to get into that one. Moving things around, you know, as I find better places for things that I didn't even know that I had spaces for, so. Weird, wild stuff, guys. I'm pretty sure I haven't done anything. I'll have to check, but I don't think I did any yet, because those doesn't look like there's any extra camber on those tires. For sure. Oh, wow. Gonna make all that gross noise right into the microphone. I apologize, everybody. Do you know the moment in time that everybody stopped watching the stream? Well, it was probably when I screamed as hard as I could into the microphone. You got any of that juice back there for me to take a sip on? Excuse me? All right. Think any snacks when you come back up. Go ahead and bring some snacks. It might be the hour of snackage. Ooh. A snacking cracker. You like that? All chat can hear right now is probably the crinkle of the bag. We have to do this and mute the microphone so we can bite a cracker. The nuance of eating crackers online. And we only have 40 in the bunch. Interesting. That was it. The moment our race went from clean to not. Relatively hard hit. Man, that was a wait. Turn 1 and 2. Wrong Purdy. Shot of that one. Whoa! Another reason why I won't be getting a clean race bonus. So therefore, we shall move on. All right. Check. That takes care of Catalunya. So that means we'll be moving on to Spa. Try to be as least disgusting as possible here as I eat my cracker. So, Brands Hatch, Goodwood, 24 Hours Le Mans track, and the Circuit of Barcelona, all taken care of. So, let's go to Spa, Francorchamps. And now I could pick the most lucrative race here, which we all know is this one. And since I'm on this great trajectory of earning a bunch of money, that's 300K, that's $1.40, 8 laps. There's just so much to choose from, everybody. I could go cheat code on this, but I think I'm going to do something different. I'm going to treat myself to a relaxed pace of a good race in a GT3 Cup car. Nope. There we go. That's the selection I wanted. Nope. Group. Yeah. So I have not done this in the Lamborghini. I have done it in the R8. I've even done it in that damn Suzuki, I think. I got the V8s sitting there waiting to get used. Done it in that Porsche so many times. Decisions, everybody. Let's try the Lamborghini. We haven't done the Lamborghini yet. We have all the tires. So let's get into this one. Tell you, we said pick the most lucrative race at each track. Now, I know that I've been kind of staying below that mark, but there's so many good payouts at this track, so I figure I'll pick the one that makes the best payout. Seems logical, doesn't it? All we got to do is wait for it to load. Here we are. Don't waste any time. We got an hour to go with this race, so we're going to get into it right away. Let's see where the weather's at. "30 minutes out, nothing." So nothing on the radar yet. So we'll start with mediums on it. Make a couple other adjustments here. You know what? I don't have any reason to doubt the settings on it as of right now. So other than that slight brake adjustment, I think that's where we're going to give it a shot and see what it does, see how it drives. All right, we're at Spa in a bright green Lamborghini. Perfect color for me. Let's get rocking and rolling. I'm going to turn this down to a 4. Don't think we quite need all the power, and then we're going to zoom out on the weather. Beautiful start to the race. This one oftentimes goes into the night, and that's when you'll really see the rain. But we'll see how this one plays out. We'll try to keep it as clean as possible, of course. Keep my eyes open for you guys. That was ugly. Okay. Fighting hard, I guess. Get out of my way. Chasing down the Corvette Group 3. Trying to stay. Well, the Lamborghini or the Audi had the line there. It'll just drive around us, just brake checking each other. What the was that? But I kept from hitting anybody, so that's a good sign. That's something good. Don't tap on the brakes there. Somebody like me, drive right by. Okay. Unbelievable. Trying to give him room. Ended up screwing up my own race. All that ground I had just made. Right back to where I was. Only seems proper, right? Still no rain on the radar. Just down to 6th place. 6th place. All right, round the WRXs. It was a full spin. I didn't hit nobody or anything. It wasn't bad. Let's see if I can come back from that. 18 seconds down on the leader. So I, of course, wasn't up to the leader yet. I was only up to this jackass. And yeah, I'll call him a jackass. What's happening, LS guy? How you doing tonight, buddy? How is Michigan treating us this evening? Whoa. This thing is twitchy as fuck, bro. since we're only 5 minutes in. Goddamn V10 Lamborghini. What's happening, buddy? How are we doing tonight? Too many close calls for the very first lap of the race. Like that one, Jesus. Let's see what kind of mileage it gets on this map. Oh, beautiful. Beautiful. That's great to hear. Some fresh air. You always like a bit of fresh air in the mix. Yeah, it's finally cooling down and getting less gross around here as well. But I'm glad to hear, with you being so close to the mess that was there, that you got some clean air. Ooh, 55. I won't see temperatures like that till October, probably. That's really nice. Gets pretty humid, but could get hotter for sure. Oh yeah, smoke-wise for sure. Not quite as bad at all. It was, best I could describe it would be like hazy for a few days. Okay, what are we doing, guys? Again. Such messy programming. Pushed me right into that car. Fuck them. That's all I got to say. Fuck them. Especially this guy. Ugh. Making me do it horrendously. Yeah, I bet. Well, here I'm basically in a swamp, so they like to bill it as something else, but it's a fucking swamp. Third time's a charm, just like always. Got off to a good start. I spoke too soon. Yeah, and you got them salty ass lakes. They like oceans and shit. They big scary motherfucker. What is... Okay. Really? That was the choice there? What the fuck is up with this thing? This game is getting worse. Somehow, some way, it is getting worse. I don't ever remember having this much trouble when I first got this game. I swear to God. It's out of control, I say. It's out of control. Blame the car. What the? Okay. Those two are going to get in an accident. What are you guys doing? Carrying too much speed into the corner. Got around him though. Yeah, in the summertime, I would imagine the hotter it gets, you just turn into a sauna, sweltering. It's like living at the beach without any of the good air. Oh, shit. Okay, into 10th. 9th. 5th. They're gonna wreck me. I ain't taking my time. Let's head off towards the slower cars ahead of us. There we go. We're really gaining on them now. What do we have? We have an NSX. $25 years. Where down south? Oh yeah, Kentucky is, that ain't humid. You see literal swamp. I got a literal swamp right out my back door. It looks like woods. It's Appalachia, but it's swampy. I'm at the base of the mountain. Kentucky. Yeah, I would imagine there in Michigan it's more humid with all that water there. Oh, what are you gonna spin it now? All right, this is just lap 2, 5 minutes in, finally. How'd you wind up in Kentucky for 3 years? Track limits, kiss my ass. Where would he like me to go? I guess I've got a penalty there. I gotcha. That makes sense. Is everybody all fed?
you know Mr. Beauvoir?
Mr. Beauvoir? I do not know Mr. Beauvoir. Every race. Him and Mr. Fraga. Oh, shit. Nah, you're right. But what's funny is Mr. Beauvoir, or whatever it is, quite fast. But Mr. Fraga is the one that likes to wreck me out constantly. That's right, I had a penalty to serve. I was like, why did I slow down? Fraga can suck it. I agree. Dude, I think he goes by the name Igor Fraga. Somebody generated by the game, but that motherfucker, he's an Igor, all right. He fucking wrecks me out more times than I care to. Yeah, see? It
is everybody.
Motherfucker he should be driving a goddamn backhoe. Fucker. Goddamn plow truck, at least. Tundra with a plow bed on it. Salter in the back. Just run through me if that's true. And all of a sudden, you sumbitch, have found speed. Yep. We're gonna. Oh, okay. Okay. But I can't ram him because he might as well be driving against a wall. I would have taken it, but now I've got damage. Yes, take one for the both of us. Take one for the team. Ooh, shit. Might have to be sooner than later. Yeah, that Viper, that without a doubt, that Viper's fast. And that Beauvoir in that damn Mercedes is fast. The Fraga is definitely a plow. It's funny how they programmed these race car drivers. Yeah, I've been plowed by the red Mazda more than once as well. I'm trying to think what other one gets me. I'm gonna have to go back through the crowd and start calling them out now. Work my way there here shortly. I'll just keep an eye on the weather. One thing they're not good at doing. All right. I'm trying to think who that Resmont is, where he is in the order. Okay, starting lap 5. Half tank of fuel. I'll take it. Gain some time on him here through Eau Rouge. Down to Camel Straight. Let's go, baby. Now, I know I could have gotten this all taken care of quicker with a detuned Group C car, but wanted to up the difficulty for myself just a touch this evening. Try a car I hadn't raced in this race at all. And I don't know. I don't know. Try to pull it together one way or another. The sun is going down. A little bit of weather showing up off on the horizon. Or not horizon, off on the map. Up in the, I guess that would be the northwestern quadrant of the map. It's going to be quite some time. Probably sun will be down before it reaches us. Crunchy and delicious. Very cool.
Good, right?
Mm-hmm. Lap 6, all right. Every time I get in between those two WRXs, when they're close to each other, I seem to have a problem. But if they're a little spread out, they're not too bad. But it's Praga, man. Every time that car is somewhere in the mix, it causes issues. I never did take that binger. I got to do that real quick. The realism is unbelievable. Don't lots of cars pause while they're going 168, 170 miles an hour? Hey, and I didn't pull my signature move. Take a bong hit, wreck the car. Not bad. Are we improving or no? Dude, you couldn't have been any more on point with the moment you said that thing about Praga. That's hilarious. It's like the first time I've said it out loud. So it's good to know that I'm not the only one who's gotten frustrated by that mofo so many times. All right, already 21 seconds ahead somehow. We'll hold on to this one. I know. There are those times, those cars you're like, well, I don't want to be penalized and I don't want to hurt my car, but otherwise I blow that car out of the water so hard. But, you know, it's just like when you do the daily races. People do it to me, and I refuse to do it back to them. Whether they seem like they're expecting it or not. Just don't feel good about it. All right, didn't penalize me that time. But yeah, that 300K is definitely worth not hitting him. Unfortunately. Quarter tank of fuel left on lap 7, so probably lap 9. I'll either come in just before crossing for lap 9 or at the end of lap 9. Not quite sure yet. 1.9, yeah. I'll come in at the beginning of 9. Too busy playing with my MFD there. There we go. Let's get back on track. Let's not get ourselves into too hot of water here. So we'll do a full pit stop, tires, fuel. When we come in, thinking a lap. "32 seconds. It'll cost us probably 45 in the pits at the very least. Could have hit it a little bit harder than that with a little ginger on the throttle there. Okay, still bouncing between 220s and 223s. Okay. It's probably going to be an in lap, so I need to definitely hot shoe it. Yeah, this is an in lap right here. Looks like I made it one lap longer. And third. That Beauvoir is good on gas, but I am faster. 41 seconds. I did once. I think it's cached, but I might try it for one last when I hit that pit, because I'm on my way into the pits. Oh, that's the pits. All right, coming around on last place. All right, you want to put mediums on it again and fuel it all the way up. We are cashed. Yeah, move. All right. All right, here we go. Armrests up. Come on, fuel. Let's go, let's go, let's go. All right, back on track. Beautiful, baby. Hold on one second. Perfect timing. Could you, if you would be so kind? Awesome. As with every pit stop, we got to make sure we do a full pit. Holy moly.
You get a good one?
Yeah, buddy.
There's still ice in there, too.
Beautiful. Oh. We got smoke in the car. Smoke in the car. And I just drank that cold. I just drank that cold drink so hard. Now I gotta. It'll be a miracle if I don't wreck it on this outlap. Good night, everybody. Here we go. Hey, look! I didn't even incur a penalty. Wow, it's really dark behind me. It's night. Sorry, guys. Cold tires, cold tires. Easy now. Full pit, full pit. There's a full pit stop. Whee! All medications are in. Oh, rock and rolla. Beautiful. Hey, it's dark out. Hey, thanks. I hadn't noticed. In case you haven't noticed, my man, I can see your yeah, I appreciate it. I do appreciate it. You're hooking it up. But I can see your chat a little bit easier this evening. I've been able to relocate things. Yeah, man. I appreciate it. Thank you. But I'm now running 2 screens, so I'm able to run the chat right in front of me on another screen. And so it's much bigger for my old ass eyes. I know now all everybody is picturing is some like giant block lettering in front of me. Are you okay? Giant letters. Are you okay? Just strobe in front of my face. Make sure I'm still alive. Keep me breathing, everybody. Keep the messages flowing. You just got to keep me breathing. Challenger goes by. Cruise ship wins. Yeehaw. Big gusts, just constant. Don't seem like they gonna stop. They usually do. I mean, look, a V8 with the right firing order is gonna sound good. Some of the craziest sounding V8s out there, you know, like actually some of those old 327s, 383 strokers. Those Chevys had a scream. Ford's always had like a burble to it. Some new Chevys are all deep. What's that the firing order for? Insert sarcasm here. I'm just kidding. I have to look at what my, I'll be honest, off the top of my head, couldn't tell you. I worked on too many different things. I can't remember half of them. 4s, 5s, 6s, 8s, a couple of V10s. And they're all the goddamn same, but for some reason, that was one bit of information I had to look up every single time. And there were guys that just like, it's this. Like, okay, good. Memory. I broke it years ago. If it's an obscure fact or some weird job, I'm your guy. But shit like that, hey, what's up, buddy? How are you doing this evening, Jordan? Good, glad to hear it. Glad to hear from you. Been a while. Glad you're back. Been trying to make sure to get them in. Last night I was unable to make it to the games, but I was tonight, so I'm glad to see you guys out tonight. Hey, coming around on the field. Looks like we got a minute on everybody. What the fuck? There we go. There's one that's pissed me off more than once, is that Ferrari. God sakes. Talking earlier about different drivers, and I forget what the name of that one is. That Ferrari, he is... I want to say this Ford is usually relatively quiet. And you're laughing them, it doesn't give you their names. Yep. Quiet. Nothing to note. Just takes it and goes away. Hey, what's up, dude? It's okay if you're in love with something too. We can all be in love with something, brother. Awesome. I'm glad you're live. I'm glad you dropped in to say hello. I'll have to try to do the same for you if you're still on when I get a free moment, my man. If anybody gets an opportunity to go check out his live stream, it's always a good one. You playing GTA or no? Roblox, gotcha. Well, as long as you're having a good time, brother. So glad to hear from you. Nice. I'm gonna try to perform the heist in GTA later on this week. So that'll be a fun one. I'm gonna try to do that one tomorrow or Thursday or both, depending on how it all works out. Grinding money can be fun. Hell yeah. To a certain extent, that's kind of what I'm doing here, but I'm just trying to hit every track in the game. Yeah, I got you. Shit's stupid expensive. It ain't fucking cool. Well, so far it's pretty good, but yeah, you have to spend so much stupid money. Yeah, I bought the mansion. And then you have to buy the mansion and the art studio or whatever the fuck it is for 3.7 mil. It's 4.7 mil, but right now it's on sale, or it was on sale for 3.7 mil. It's so expensive. So the mansion is like, the mansion I've got is like 11 million or something stupid. And I was stupid and bought the boat. Yeah, that's basically what it is. At standard. But hey, I got the shit, right? It's been the driest race at Spa I think I've ever had. Yeah. And that, like I said, is another 3.7 or 4.7 million, depending on, like, I guess when you hit the game. I think I am. I think I am going to get it, but I think I'm going to go PC. And load it onto my my computer here. Because I want to play it. It's looking so in-depth. But I'm only on a PS4, so I know that shit ain't gonna be on there. So we're working towards something new. We'll see what system I have, if I've got availability on anything, you know what I mean? Well, GTA 6 looks like it's going to be deep and a lot of fun, but it's of course going to be stupid expensive. So it may not be right away. We'll see. See how it all plays out. Wow, that was close. Whew. Oh. How about you? You think you're gonna get it? Yeah, that's the shitty part about it, is that like I'm gonna have to do some other system. So we'll see if I can figure out how to get a hold of anything. But I want to play it. So we gonna see. We gonna see. Hyping the shit out of it. It's gonna be unbelievable if it sucks. But it's gonna be a while. They're still releasing. I mean, they just released this damn heist. New cars, all that content. They're gonna ride on it for some time. Last one before this was 2020. I think. I gotta get the PS5 first. I'm on a PS4, homie. Just like you. Otherwise, I would. I got the old school. I haven't even stepped forward. I wish I was on the 5, homie. But no, I'm on the 4. Still rocking the 4. Yeah, man. Sun is coming up. Looks like this may be second to last lap on this tank of fuel. Maybe last lap. Sun's coming up in a hurry. That was the most straightforward night I think I've ever had as far as just cloudy weather. No water. Just like that. In a groove, bro. Not this makeshift setup though, brother. Everything has been, shall we say, gifted and scrounged and built, and it's what I love about it. It's completely organic. Everything is like, it's like I planted a seed and it all grew out of the ground. I'm sorry, I'm insane. Oh shit. See, I made a joke, a bad joke, and then almost lost it. We're gonna go for another set of schmediums. We're about to overtake Beauvoir. But we'll let everybody do their thing. We'll go ahead and pit ourselves. We got 21 minutes. Now, depending on how long this takes. Thirds. We could be lucky enough to this be our third and final, or second and final pit stop. Wow, 2 pit stops? No way I get away with 2 pit stops. I'm gonna say it like that 75 times. 2 pit stops? No way I'm gonna do it. 2 pit stops. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. And there we go, back on track. 20 minutes, 45 seconds left in the play. I'm gonna turn it down 1 notch for a lap or 2. As to conserve some fuel, since we're so far in the future. .4 laps. We should have enough fuel to go to the end, everybody. We'll just leave it there. Not enough power to get ourselves into trouble. They're beautiful. What's funny is I thought you was on a 5. That's funny. So far, once I got the feel for it, this hasn't been such a bad race, to be honest. Question is, will it remain dry to the end? There is weather off to the west that is headed this way, and I see more than just empty clouds this time. So the question is, will that hit us? Or will that walk on by? Walk on by. "17 laps. Whoa, bugger. Got the power turned down and somehow ran it off the track. Now figure that one out. Got a penalty for it too. Son of a... Let's go, baby. Take one more lap with this fuel map, then I'll turn it back up. Nice. We like this. Whoa, shit. There's that Mazda we so discussed running into me and then running himself off track. All right, get away from him, right? Just like we talked about. Red Mazda, going for it for no reason. Imagine that. I thought you were still with me. I figured you saw that. Just like you predicted, brah. It's the wild stuff. You like saw the future and shit. Sir, I've got to give you credit. You done seen the future, and the future is a red Mazda sideswiping me for no reason. Sing with the car. That's hilarious. Whoa, shit. we go. And back onto the front row. Might be able to turn up the heat here shortly, but we may not want to. I see a Toyota that I know I dislike. That typically is Fraga. And considering it's not even in the top 10 right now, or top 8, shall I say. Can't even keep up. Can't even keep it up. I went by him too fast. I walked him hard. I guess it doesn't want to give me second gear. That's fine. There it is. Get faster, bitch. When I ask for 2, give me 2. There we go. Come on, come on. Catch him. Let's get him. I'm hungry. Now it's awfully gray out, but I don't know if we're going to hit any rain. Pity is. You're hilarious. Ah, shit. Didn't keep me from driving it off the track, though. There's your Viper. Buddy. That's probably 7th. Yep. So I've lapped up to 7th. Wow. Thank you, sir. Let me walk by, but that felt very fast. The GTR is going to pit. That's a shame. He's been a bitch before, too. Oh, okay. That's the one I was thinking about, is that damn... So 5th. Oh, we coming by you, buddy. Just tiptoed through a rouge. A Grom. That's hilarious. Wiggly. Wiggly! The one you were talking about. I don't know if I remember when... My brain. The brain! A few minutes ago? What? Hey, gave me 2 gears that time. What was wrong with before? Okay. Yeah, that was definitely... All right, we'll go that way. .30 mod just wide open. Just came out of nowhere. You got new neighbors somewhere? Or does the neighbor have a new toy? Well, I'm sure it's dark. It's late. Yeah, it's dark. What am I talking about? Oh, I'm poof. All the same people that don't like you. So this dude's out here just giving you probably a bad name. They think it's you. It's dark? No. It was dark on the game, but not here. Not there. Not for real. Man, what are you, high? Man, you gotta be high. You out of your mind. Don't you know it's dark? Look out a goddamn window. Yes, it's dark outside. It's dark everywhere on this side of the world. No grums for you? How about a little donut before the start finish line? What the was that about? Did everybody like my pirouette? Yeah, it's my biggest problem with them. I don't mind a small like dirt bike I can kick around through the brush and shit like that. But yeah, something on the street, not really interested. A Grom in the dirt would be a lot of fun, but I'd have to have the application. I got my street bikes, I'm happy with them. But usually my big lanky legs are my biggest stop with a lot of those little things. A lot of limb hanging out. Biggest difficulty with being 6'2". What kind of Harley you got? I got one of those as well. We haven't spoken about the Harley. Hey, buddy. I got a 2000. Completely not stock motor. That makes it the worst touring motorcycle on the face of the planet. Then I got a Triumph Speed Triple and lots of Kawasaki's. A Yamaha Royal Star in the mix. Yeah, the motor in my Ultra Classic though is a is a beast, but not the motor for that motorcycle. That's for damn sure. Woof. On the limit. What motor is in that one? 2012. Got a 103. Or is that bigger than that? 109 or something? 2012. I'm trying to remember how big they got. 96. Got it. So mine's right around a 103, but it's bored out. Screaming Eagle heads. It's got a different case and different cylinders. Let me see if I can remember some of the other shit. Night Train cams. Gets like half a mile to the gallon. That 5-gallon tank that Harley has lasts less than 100 miles. It's the only bike I've ever been on that has spun the back tire and lifted the front wheel off the ground, and you know how heavy those Ultra Classics are. Fucking thing is stupid. Clutch was hanging up. It wouldn't run. I wasn't trying to make it do that. But the only way to keep her running was to dump the clutch at $3,000. Right in the meat of the power band. And the torque curve. Ridiculous bike. She the big bitch though. That's what I call her. She the big bitch. Yep. A lot of idiots around, that's for sure. I keep talking about it. Can't seem to let them go. Penalty? Penalty? Maybe? Let's see, 3 minutes, 30 seconds left in this race. So about 2 laps and we'll be done. Up for sale. Yeah, I think my buddy's looking to trade up differently from what he's got as well. That's not bad. That's not a bad price. Surprised you don't have people all over that shit. That's not a bad price, 6K. 49,000 miles. Used to have people like that, tire kickers. Yeah, selling shit's a hard market anymore. Just because people are unreliable as fuck. Loved it, couldn't afford it. Got a ride on one and fulfilled his fantasy, I guess. I mean, you wind up in that situation sometimes. I just got old shit. '77, the '82, the '73. So many in toys. I got to get them all sorted again. They all a mess. Looks like I might be able to finish this race on this lap. Oh, there you go. Long nose on a 78. 78, 78, 78. I'm trying to picture. I know they had a big long nose on them. Relatively short deck, but I'm trying to picture. Trying to picture off the top of my head what that looked like. Final lap. There it is. Here we go. A few more turns. We cross the line and hopefully collect $1 million. After a completely dry race at Spa. They threatened it. All right. One-handed. Let's wave there, and we'll wave over here, and we'll wave up there, and hey, we bring it home. Wieners of that race. Oof. My hips are sore now. Can't believe I pulled that one off. It's been a minute since I pulled that 1 hour. Ugh. Oh, I gotcha. I gotcha. Makes sense. The one that got away, as it were. $1.5 million clean race bonus. There we go, baby. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. My legs hurt. I'm not gonna lie. That was a good one, though. I won't make you watch it again. That was a good one. A lot of those 70s cars have started to kind of like crest past blah and kind of into for me. Growing up, all the wore out clunkers that were around were from the 70s. So I didn't have a love affair with 70s cars because everything from the 70s seemed to be a piece of shit. But then in the 90s, it was the 80s cars. Well, in the 80s, it was the 80s cars, to be honest. But all right. We did Spa. Track we don't do much, but man, I don't think I have it in me to do a 10 lapper. So we're going to find something a little bit more fun. right. We'll go with one of these. I'm not sure which. Oh, there you go. Do you want to do arrow, or do you want to do just the old square one? With that 85 or 86. All right, so let's see. Let's see here. A square SS. There you go. Good old G body, baby. Professionally tuned from Japan. Or what can we use? Just four-wheel drive? No, it's World Rally Challenge. We're gonna do this. We're gonna do this. 550, huh? Huh? Man, Shane. What are we doing? What are we doing? Oh, shit. That's true. I gotta say, I gotta give it up to G bodies. I do like G bodies. They're good looking. Good proportions. I worked with a guy who had a couple of them, and got to work on them, and they were kind of fun. They were kind of fun to do stuff with. I definitely enjoyed a G body. We had a few of them come into the shop too. Couple of pieces of shit, couple of really good ones. Buicks and Olds, as well as Chevys. Those have been, I guess there was one Pontiac, I guess that would have been a Grand Prix. There would have been Grand Prix, Buick Regal, and the Olds Cutlass. Oh, well, what's stock? What is stock? I mean, really. What is it? Somebody help me here. I don't know. Guess I'm driving this car, 552. It suggests 550. Let's do this. It's hard to. I mean, an LS is, but an LS, I don't know, man. Everything is so tried and true with those things, and they're so easy to work on. It's just like bing, bang, boom, you're done. You know what I'm saying? You're done. I don't know how this is going to go. This could be an absolute shit show, guys. I don't know if I've done anything to this car. I mean, that's usually the way that works. But I mean, they are. They're fucking, it's like, oh, I bought this part for the motor. Well, in every other motor, that would have been like you and a couple buddies, a couple of days. Not one of those motherfuckers. Boop, boop. Oh, you got an intake? Pop that motherfucker off. Pop a new one on. A damn rubber gasket, O-ring shit. Goddamn plastic intakes, and then Then you get the nice intakes and then shit. Shit's on sale all the time. All right, we're going to try to shift it ourselves here. We're going to see how this goes. I'm going to be, of course, focusing because try not to wreck it. Go, UPOS. All the concentration. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. The hell did he do to his car? That's not fair. Yeah, I don't know. All of a sudden, it's decided that language is an issue. As long as we ain't got no nasty shit, I got worse speech than that. Oh no! What'd he do? That's wild as hell, man. Blew the intake apart. That's crazy, dude. Ooh. 6 PSI doesn't seem like that much. What's that round out to with power when you're running that kind of boost, though? I don't know if that's clean, as he came through the outside, hit me. Around the outside. Thank you very much. Goodbye. Let's go chase down 3, 2, 1. I blew apart the intake with 6 PSI? That just doesn't seem like... But if the trans went... Maybe if the trans went, it over... Should be fail-safes and all that kind of shit, and I know you know that. Not how turbos work. They don't just boost to the moon on their own. Huh. Yeah, see, that's what I mean. Like, that just seems... Unless it was over boosted, which to me says, like... The trans let go before the computer could compensate for an over rev. Doesn't seem likely. Or an overboost, excuse me. But how would it overboost? I would imagine you have a mechanical pop-off of some sort. Huh. One of the 400s. Not the 400s. What was the like second motor? 6-liter. Yeah, yeah. Okay. Definitely shop talk now, man. Shit, that's weird. Any of the data, or does any of the mapping log any data or anything? Uh, the bonding. Damn. Because that's really to be able to tell what the fuck happened. Because yeah, if the intake came apart, it would show that in the mapping when everything went complete lean. It would also show why. Huh. Yeah. That's wild as hell though, man. Wow. That was a lazy little one. But not a bad race. Fun. I don't think I managed to hit anything, so that's a good sign. Take that. I will say, anytime you got a turbo car, or anything for that matter that's hopped up, tuned, otherwise, the more you know, better off you are. That is for damn sure. That is for damn sure. Because I tell you, littlest thing goes wrong, you don't know what to do, you end up kind of screwing yourself over. Might be one of those kind of situations, just like you're talking about. Gotta know what you gotta know. That's why I take everything at a metered approach. I don't think I did anything to that car. I think that one is bone stock. The bonding came apart. So the intake came apart. Now the trans and the front wheel drive trannies. I don't know. Can they be trusted? Oh no shit. 2 small holes in each side got sucked in. Oops. Moving on to Eiger. The Eiger Norwand. So we got a 12 lap. Jesus balls. One's going to be an elbows out kind of race. 12 laps at the Eiger. What do we want to drive? We get our elbows out in a GTR. Get our elbows out in the effing GTBBR. GTR, baby. We're on the middens. Let's see what happens here. I don't recall doing this race before. There you go. Take it to a guy that you know can build a trans. Not everybody can do it. There is an art to that as well. I will say that. I'm still stuck on all my stuff. I leave the transgressions alone, but I got some built-in safety nets for mine. It's a performance motor, so it was built with a good transmission. Could handle more, could handle towing, the whole nine. Oh, there you go. That's not bad. All right. Elbows out, rally racing. We don't know how this is going to go. Could be a show, everybody. It could be a show. There you go. If it's built right, just got to build it right, I guess. Automatics, though. Ugh. What a bitch. What a bitch. I do prefer my manual transgressions. But my truck, automatic's the only way that thing came. Hold on a second here. And now I gotta come to grips with this damn big nose GTR. All right, one down. 4-speed auto. That's funny. Yeah, I'd say that would be a little bit of a struggle, wouldn't it? For a 5.3, that's a bit of a jump from both of those numbers. All right, we're up to 10th place. So far, hadn't run anything. It lasted 2 weeks. The stock one, I am assuming. What all are they doing to those transmissions to make them better? What does he replace? I mean, that's a obviously full build to some certain degree. Whole lap, no progress. And in a vehicle I shouldn't have chosen. This long ass wheelbase. Hold on a second here. I don't like my choices. Burnt first and second. Nothing like an automatic transmission with a completely cooked first and second gear. See, I come from the stock world, and where they've got transmissions that just go bad in all kinds of different ways. I always love the slip bangs, Those are the ones that make me chuckle. Nothing, 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 nothing. Throw me out of the seat. Category, we're going to go to Group B here. We're going to choose a short wheelbase, but quick. All right, so what tires? Nope. What tires do I have for this one? Hold on. Let me go to the race. Something tells me this is a bad idea to choose this car. Hold on a second. I don't know. Can't make decisions. Heavy duty baskets, heavy duty clutches, Transgo shift kit, hardened input shaft, beefy axles. Yeah, but I mean, heavy up the whole thing. I mean, be ashamed to like build all that stuff and throw it into reverse once and just goose it a little hard, and all of a sudden it just eats itself. Be a heartbreaker, for God's sakes. All right, this is only going to go poorly. All right, a little bit of focus here. Try not to completely bin it like I did last time. He says as he bins it. Fuck a clean race. I said I was getting my elbows out. All right. And there we go, into ninth position. There we go. Yeah, front wheel drivers with a lot of horsepower do eat fucking axles, man. They eat CV joints. Oh, okay. That was an accident. I wasn't expecting that. Shit. Go ahead. Just threw it into the pits on lap 2 for no reason. Gonna try to race this again. What the? And boom, you're in the pits. Man, that was a bitch. Remember not to do that again. Don't go wide here, everybody. You wind up in the pits. Quite literally. Now I can't get a hold of the car. All right, everybody relax. Everybody relax. I need a pit stop. Give me 1 second to take a pit stop. You can see me all the way back here. The tires sticking so hard they were snapping axles. Hilarious. I don't understand. All right, here we go. Let's try this again. This car is just not very great. I'm not going to cuss that hard. I mean, come on. God. Just making it complicated. 12 laps. What did I sign up for? Remember, elbows out, everybody. There we go. Whew. All right, not into the pits this time. There we go. That works a lot better, doesn't it, everybody? That is piss poor. All right, didn't lose too much. It was out, but I didn't know I was fighting the walls. There we go. Ugh. So what is it? You say you found a company that did the axles? So you're able to just install axles, or did you have to get them made? Ugh. Elbows out, everybody. Not one of my better disciplines in this race. But we can try something new, can't we? All right, into second place we go. That intimidated the shit out of the NSX, and he just kind of went away. It works for me. Detroit axle. I gotcha. Makes sense. I gotcha. So one nice thing about the location you're in, probably got access to a lot of that stuff for the American brands. Good stuff. All right. Kicking it. Nice. Yeah, I mean, to say the least. And I got obscure shit, so. Yeah, I'd say worth it to be only 45 minutes away for something like that. I mean, we got some good shops around here, don't get me wrong, but it ain't like where the production is, you know? Ain't like that. And I believe when I was doing some of that shit, we were sending it off to places that probably weren't in Detroit. So, because I mean, I tell you what, like, we were dealing with places I know that had to be up there because we were looking for one of the hardest things to come by at that point in time was a decent steering box. This is about right around COVID. Steering boxes were like impossible to find for these old cars. Junk all across the board when you did find them. Wrong part numbers, mismatched parts, just a shit show. But I think every good one that we ever found came from Detroit. Go figure. Got an American car you're trying to restore. It needs a steering box. Where'd you find it? Oh, where the car was built. Oh, go figure. That's usually the conversation that seemed to take place. Hey, did you check there first? No. They want X amount of dollars. Yeah, but do they have it? Is it right? Yeah. Well, then buy it. Yeah, there you go. You're about to say it right there. I saw that junkyard word. Give me a second to get through these fucking S's. Yeah, see, but you got a junkyard that has all that shit there. Out here, it's all European cars and Japanese cars that were rode hard, put away wet. There's everything under the sun out here. Don't change, just refuel it. Here we go. We're refueling now. Ooh, super duper. Thank you very much. Have a nice day. Goodbye, everybody. Thank you for letting me wreck my car before I came into the pits. Thank you very much. There you go. When you find, oh, okay. Wow, that's a long pit exit. They really want to fuck you on that exit, I think. I think they want to do it violently. Some of the pieces I've had and then ended up getting rid of, and There you go. For me, the shit from my truck is just doesn't exist. Crushed that rear quarter, ended up having to rebuild it out of fiberglass because the quarter doesn't exist. Nobody's making it. Oh, heartbreaking, get hit by a drunk driver. Mine got hit by a drunk guardrail. He had been drinking, he told me after he hit me. Came sliding in up out of the rain. Hit me backwards too, son of a bitch. That's good. Yeah, well, you were kind of the tail end. They didn't make it for very, very many years, did they? Oh 06, 07, yep. Oh, I bet. Jesus. Truck driver hitting your fucking car and taking off. All right, let's start lap 12. No, lap 11. 11. It's 11, bro. "23 seconds ahead." Oh shit. What the fuck was that all about? Can't go. Couldn't even spin around in its own circle. What the fuck was that? Well, so much for all that time I have. Well, good thing they're going in the pits right away. Ugh. Ridiculous. 17 seconds slower than my fastest lap. That was good. That was a good job. I did a good job. I did a good thing there. Last thing I drove this in was snow. Front end does a lot more what you ask it to when you don't have it set to 50-50. On regular pavements, yeah, look at that. Cutting the grass. Hold on to your butts. All right, we finished the race. Jesus. That was a fucking painful one. Jesus. Not what I was expecting, I'll be honest. I'll be 100% honest. Hey, $202,500. What kind of bonus is that? That wasn't the race that they... What? What in the glitch? I just raced this race and made $203,000. But it didn't say clean race. Did you see that? I did get a clean race for that, but it wasn't a clean race because I hit so many cars. You saw me wreck it right before I went into the pits. Okay. Hey, everybody, go give that one a shot. That one might be a good payout for however many laps that was. Okay. Maggiore. I don't have something like this in me. Or this. I know that much. Or that. I should do a couple of these. This is a short track. No, we got to do all the tracks, right? So this is one of the short track races. I guess I'll do one of the short track races. We'll do a K Cup. It's kind of boring. Sunday Cup for $5,000. No, it's at least. We're gonna go Japanese. We are Japanese, if you please. All right, that's really bad. By performance points. Okay. $450. Let's see. What do we got? Right at $450, we got the damn Skyline GTSR. That thing likes to slide its ass in down. It's a pain in the ass to drive. We got a MX-5. That's awesome that it got me a clean race. I'm still shocked. I'm still blown away. You know what? Never driven the SIL 80. Let's drive it. It says it's got more than the 450. So technically speaking, it should be a shoe-in to win, right? Maybe it's a shoe out. I don't know. How do you call it? How do you do? We ask. Just relaxing here. Kind of nice being able to not have to fight to see the feed tonight. Kind of fun. Happy about that. I can lean all the way back, take it all in. She fell out years ago. All right. Driving the SIL 80. We're starting in 8th position. I don't know. One of the versions of the damn circuit. I'm not sure which. Gonna see what happens in this car. in second gear there. Yep, short course. Right into the S's. Ah. No. Yeah. Like barely into it. Those guys back there running into each other, I guess. Come on, you big banana. Let's go. All right, let's see. We're up to 4th place in this 3-lap event. These two are going to smash each other up, apparently. Into 3rd position we go. All right, let's wind it out. Gonna take 2nd place here, past the 86. And let's get on the brakes. Hey, we got another 180 SX. Is it a 240 SX? It is. It's a Sylvia. Sylvia, excuse me. Calling it by its US name. Comfort softs on this sucker. Stock suspension. Oops. Keep on hustling, baby. La 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 la. Oh shit. On the gas for too long. Saved it. Yay. Trying to break the gearbox. Losing all my speed. Keep on trucking, baby. Into 2nd gear for turn 1 and 2. Boy, it acted like it wanted to step out hard and then just stopped rotating. I overcompensated, yes, but ready to shift into 5th this time. Here we go, down the hill. Kitty cat. Have to pet the cat while we race the car. You know that, right? Required. Race cat etiquette 101. Why'd you lose so much time on the last lap? The race cat, boss. The race cat. Needed pets. Oh, well, you can't let the race cat go, and then you lose all power. I know, there's something wrong with me, y'all. Are you stuck? Silly damn cat. All right, well, pretty good for my first time out in that Sylvia. Or in that, Sil 80. I'll take it. Sweet. Beautimous. Arbutimus. 60K flat. Well, it's another clean race bonus. Yeah, baby. Now look at that, over 10 mil. Over 10 mil. We're working towards some sweet rides, I think. Hi, how you doing, Pushket? Hi. Yeah. He's talking. It's a good thing he's talking. All right, moving on. Hey, man, you must have given me good luck. It's too clean, a bunch of clean races in a row. A lot of money tonight. A lot of money. Hard to stop. I'm on a roll. Gonna pass out on my feet, though. Okay, so we've done the short track, and we got to do the long track. So why don't we want to do Porsche Cup? 5 laps. Ferrari Challenge is 105. That's 5 laps? 5 laps. All right. Change car. Hold on. What can I use here? What can I use? Fuck the cat's brain out of his head. What can I use? No, bud. I don't know if y'all can see the cat's face. Now it just looks like I'm doing something weird with my hand. Ah, you can see the corner of his head. It's funny. Yeah. He's lost in it. I'm just letting him get away with it, because why the hell not? I want to do an Enzo. What do I want to drive? What do I want to drive? All right. You feeling better now, kitty cat? You get it all taken care of. You get it out of your system, buddy. Got this one. I think this one I've done a bunch of shit to. What the hell not? Why the hell not? Let's do it. Wait, hold on. Hold on. I'm going to shift it myself. That's my handicap. That's what I'll give myself. That'll be the handicap that I give myself for this race. You know what I'm saying? I think that'll work for us. We'll take it. Get into this. Let's do this, man. I cannot wait. Be a good one. Gotta get the doe's attention. Where are we at? Where are we at? Sitting back, chilling. That was an interesting noise. Oh, what are you playing tonight, LS guy? What are we rocking away with tonight, man? Nice. Grinding out some credits. Ain't nothing wrong with that. All right, so I did put the stock transmission back into it. $365. It's a full track. Okay, cool. We got Testarossa. Oop. You know, I keep winding up with the same thing, and I do these longer races, and any of the longer ones are really kicking my ass tonight. It's 5 laps. I don't know if I could do some of those 800s, the World Touring Car, you know, the GT3 races and what have you. I think it's just about driving tonight. Oh, nice. Big cushy truck rally. I love it. That's fun. Overdriving the shit out of this car. That's what I'm doing. Jesus. Into 10th position. Where is everybody else? Oh. All right, hold on a second here. All right. We're going to try this one. Those rally races with the trucks are fun, though. That's what I need to do. I need to do a truck night, don't I? Mini trucks and regular trucks. Truck. SUV trucks. SUV trucks. Ah, shit. They're fun. They are fun. They're a lot of fun. That's what I like about them. Kind of somehow in a pocket that just keeps them fun to drive. Man, I did that spa race, and it did wear me out. I'd tell you that much. Of course, I didn't take a break after that, and I usually take a break. Oh, there you go. Big ass 6'2". Rounds. And 512 BB. Up to 7th place. A little bit of work here. Say that as you're doing round. And you say that as you do rally. That's hilarious. That's a different vibe. It's a shorter race. It's really the length of the race sometimes that'll get you. Not really that it like, oh, this race is going to take longer than 10 minutes. To a certain degree, it's kind of like, meh. Let's see. Oh, shit. Not him, son. Not him. Some of these lesser hard farties. Ha 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 ha. I go around you, you've got them materials for star. Of course, I'm driving one too, but still. I'm lesser than because of what I'm driving. Come on, make the corner. Here we go. There they are. Yeah. Yes, Braga does give me fucking anxiety. I got nowhere to be. I'm not anywhere around him, so it's the one good thing. I don't know where he is in this race. Meh. It's ultimately my choice. I got content warnings up. We make sure we take care of everybody here. There we go, up the inside. The only move they respect. It doesn't know. Shit, 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 shit. Definitely not gonna catch him up that way. Damn. Don't drive angry. Come on. Let's get it, baby. Come on, baby. Around the outside of him. There we go. Hi, guys. That jackass that went backwards. Jesus, come on. Poor guy was stuck behind me while I couldn't figure out what gear to put it in. Oh shit, oh shit. Yeah, I know, right? Oh yeah, my raised by sailors, worked on cars for 30 plus years. I don't exactly have the most eloquent of speech most of the time. I have worked on cleaning it up some, considering all things considered. Oh, that was wide. There you go. The F weight is part of the normal vernacular. Amongst other, shall we say, flavorful expressions. There we go. It's got no sixth. Gotta remember. All right. Setting a record for lap time. That's cool. Got it to rotate that time. Almost over rotating. There we go. Come on. There you go. Sounds like a fucking song, you know? Raised by truck drivers, mechanics, sailors, and ne'er-do-wells, musicians, and dancers. You know, we all come from somewhere, don't we? All come from somewhere. All right, we got a race win there, 105. No clean race bonus on that bitch, but I'm okay with that. Gonna take a quick pause. And I think we're gonna come back maybe for one more race. But in the meantime, I gotta use the bathroom, so give me just 1 minute. And we'll be back in just a few. Hold on to your butts. All right. Well, that was a bathroom break and a half, wasn't it? Sorry about that. Took a little bit longer than I wanted to. Now we're getting, the good olded. And switched around and fun stuff. So we're keeping up with charging of the things that need to keep charged, and so on and so forth. Are we lucky? Are we having a good time? So with that, look at this. Hey, we came back. I told you I would. Hey, what's up, guys? We're back. Okay. My dog, Wheezy McGee, in the background here. My dog, Wheezy McGee, and the backseat driver. Caitlin will eat your face. She will. Rip it right off. So, yeah, I think I'm going to get in a couple more races. And then we're going to wind it down because we're going to save up for what we got coming on Friday, which means most likely tomorrow and Thursday I will be playing GTA of some sort. So if LS Guy is up for it, one of those 2 days he can join me, whatever works easiest for him. But nonetheless, we can discuss that at a later time. Let's see what we got here. We just did this. Okay, so down to St. Crotch. St. Chrysoy. St. Chrysoy. Yeah, so that was what they called a meltdown, and I'm having issues. No, I'm just kidding. Everything's okay. We got a GTR Cup, 3 laps for 94K. Kind of the best of the rest, 3 laps. Yes, totally figure that out, for sure. For sure. Let me think about it for a minute here, and we'll discuss how you want to work out. But I can also, it's just a matter of finding the right times for everybody, but probably plan for like an 8 or 9 o'clock. We're gonna do that one. Hypercar's 3 laps for 90K. This is 3 laps for gonna take longer. We'll do the Hypercar Parade. Let's see, what do we want to use? God, we got so much to choose from. All right, so I've won races with the Valkyrie. The Vulcan, I have not. The Vulcan is what shall we use? Cool. Yeah, I mean, either Wednesday or Thursday night, whatever. I'm going to be playing the game. So if you're available one of those 2 nights, we'll knock it out. And, around 8 or 9 when I'm on. If I'm on any earlier, I'll just wait to knock it out until you're around. That's basically how that'll play out. I like to keep things loose, carefree. We're just hanging out. Circuit de St. Croix. Circuit de St. Croix. C. 3 laps in this Vulcan from 2016. 820 horsepower, 2,900 pounds, almost 3,000 pounds. Sweet. Oh, let's go make some noises like that, shall we? This is a paddle shifter, so we're just gonna slap it around a little bit. Go for this race. They actually built this thing too. Tons of money. Tons of money. There's another one. Tons of money. And that is how you write it off. Awesome. Awesome. That's fantastic. Yeah, I got some house stuff to take care of tomorrow, so we'll see what time we wind up getting it all done and showing a show for it, but we'll go from there. That sounds great. Sounds like communications will be easy. Wild ass car, man. Oof. Came back in line really nicely though. Gotta give it credit. Some stickier tires, it might be a little nicer to drive. I think I've turned a lap in this car. Oof, snap steer. I think I have actually, because I just set all this up brand new, I have found mine. It's sitting on a shelf right behind the screen. Well, it is now. It was nestled amongst a mess of wires before, so kind of hanging there in the darkness like a bat caught in a web. It was wild. A good time. No spiders were hurt during the digging out of the headphones, though. Come on, Enzo. Get out of my face. Yeah, your V12 ain't got nothing on my V12, bitch. Oh, well, if I don't forget to shit. Well, okay. Bugatti. Okay, come on. Come on, Bugatti. Bougie. Everybody pretending like they're getting slowed down. Stop. This track is so long. LFA. Spicy, baby. We got a Ford GT. And what is that? What is that? And a McLaren F1. All right. Straight on till morning. Hey man, that one that came with my PS4, I think it was just like a single earbud. It served the purpose for years. I think one of the, like a controller drop or something like that finally killed it. So I have like it's an El Inexpensive though. It's a good one. It's a good one for price point I bought it at, which was just about nothing. But look at that, it's still in the package. Good, I won't get anybody's head googly on it. How much do they want for it? Less than 20 bucks? Great, it's mine. Plugs right into the controller. I should be able to use it. So we should be able to speak to each other. We won't have to have Macy Ann translate for us again. With a delay and the whole nine, that would be something, huh? Always easy to pull a heist when you gotta play a game of telephone with the guy standing next to you. If it fits, it ships. There you go. All right. Lap 2 of 3. We're still getting there. It's a long lap. Though I think there's longer ones on this track. You're going so fast, I'm chasing the shadows down the road. It was generating the shadows as I was going down the road. I know it was just for like visual effect, but it looked like it was just generating them. Well, it may have been. Look through the turn. Don't just look at the turn. There we go. Keep your eyes up. Hey, that was done quite well. Almost like I meant to do it that way. Oh God, I got my other Aston Martin buddy right on my butt. Come on, baby. Oh, that's a good time to sneeze. Hey, is this race difficult? Yes. Here. Blink and sneeze. And sneeze and blink. God damn, that car's fast. And it sticks a lot better than this one does. Come on, come on. Let's go, baby, let's go. Get that second. Come on, baby. Got me sweating. Man, this thing likes to slide. Shit, I just lost it right there. Pardon me for not speaking at the moment. A little bit of concentration, I think, is in due. Trying to stay ahead of this without completely just trying to make it difficult for him to pass me. I think I held him off. Oh. Yeah, the delay actually, as the stream goes on, the delay gets to see, it seems to get a little bit longer and longer and longer. I'm actually at this current point, I'm just laughing about that comment on my there. I see the delay on my replay, so there's always something. But when you're talking on my headphone, you'll see how much of a delay there is. All right. That was a good one. Clean race bonus on that baby. Oh, we like that. I think we're going to call it quits there for this evening, though. So, yeah. Tomorrow, like I said, I got some stuff going on, but later in the day, later in the evening, we'll see if we can link up. If it doesn't work out, we'll definitely do Thursday, because I'm not getting back to the GT7 racing most likely until Friday, when we got new weekly challenges and so on and so forth. So we will try to link up then for that kind of stream. If you want to be part of that, that would be cool. That would be cool. Clean race bonus in the Aston. That's cool. That was not an easy race right there at the end, considering I was not trying to block him, just trying to stay ahead of him. Awesome. Awesome. I am so glad to hear that. Thank you so much for joining in this evening. LS guy, appreciate you as always. We're going to see how the rest of this week plays out, but we're definitely going to get into some Grand Theft Auto 5 online. We're going to play with my buddy LS guy here. We're going to see who else comes out of the woodwork and what else we get into as far as that goes. But there is more in store. We are going to just go with it and see where we end up. But nonetheless, thank you everybody for joining me this evening. It's been a fun stream. Got plenty of tracks in on our European leg of the tour. We've got more coming up, of course. We're going to keep this tour going until we do the last track. And it all comes down to it. I want to reach all of them somehow, some way. But of course, we've got weekly challenges and other things mixed in. So, again, thank you guys. Glad you were here. And we will see you tomorrow night. As I always say, happy streaming, happy gaming. Y'all take it easy. This is Hell's Bell signing off. Peace.